forward.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to day 7. And today we're going to be working on releasing fear from our hips. Okay, so this one, if you are laying in bed, you're welcome to stay there. If you're not, go ahead and stand up. And we're going to do some myofascial release for the hips. There's lots and lots and lots of different ways, but I actually have some assistants today that wanted to come and participate and play with us a little bit. So what I want you to do is go ahead and stand up. And okay, find your space. Hopefully you can see me. There we go, like that. Okay. Yeah, we're like a trio. We're like ready to do some dance. We're not ready for that yet. But what I want you to do is we're just going to start with rubbing or tapping your ASIS. Okay. So with the hips, the hips hold like some deep primal fear. It can hold some worry. It can hold some sadness. There's a psoas muscle here that actually attaches to the front of your hip and attaches to your back. So if you're somebody that has some hip pain, back pain, you struggle with some stiffness, anything like that, what we want to do is just tell the brain, we want to use some stimulus to stimulate this part of the brain to say, hey, everything's going to be okay. And if you know the steps to self-compassion, what you could be doing as you do this, don't forget to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. But what I want you to practice is letting your body know, this is my body. I am safe. I am not alone. This is a universal experience. I'm not alone when I feel this type of pain in my hips or on my back. And I am. When I was tapping, did you? Okay, go pee. Okay, she has to go pee now. All right, perfect. Now what I want you to do is you're going to rock your hips back and forth, just some tilts, okay, just to see if you have any pain in this position, okay, because a lot of times people stay in this position too long or this position too long, depending. So we just want to start moving the hips back and forth. You can do it as a kid does. It's all good. So you can go forward and backward. And then I want you to just, like we did on Tuesday, rock hip to hip, hip to ear, side to side. Okay, just to get some gentle movements. Remember this, you can floss if you like, if you're ready to rock into it already. Okay, and then I want you to just slowly focus on moving the hips, okay, forward in a circle. So if I look sideways, I'm just moving my hips, so tilt them forward, tilt them to the side, okay? Just trying to groove that in. So what you're thinking about is releasing if you have sadness, if you have any pain, if you have any emotions that come up, if you feel hotter, if you feel agitated, anything like that, just trying to notice what's showing up in your body as you just do these simple circles, okay? Now what I want you to do is so Wendy, you're not gonna be able to do this because you're in bed, but that's okay. What I want you to do is just lean a little bit to the side as you're standing, and then I want you to bring your opposite leg up, okay? So lift, shift, and lift, okay? Shift and lift. So when we do this, it's to help us grab onto that glute, and the idea is, if you can, try to bring that knee higher than your hip. If you can't right now, that's okay. So where you look will matter, especially because we're going on one leg. So if you are somebody that struggles with balance, then I want you to focus on one point, okay? Focus on one point. You're not actually going to look down. If you looking down may help you. That's where you pick a point, so fixate on something. So all we're doing is shifting and lifting. Okay, now we're gonna add a twist. We're gonna add a little vestibular, and we're gonna do a butt kicker, but spin around. When you bring your hip or knee or heel to bum, I want you to focus on making sure your knee is behind your hip. Okay, but knee behind the hip and spin around, squeezing your bum. You're gonna feel a nice stretch in the front of your hip here. Just when you land on your one foot, I want you to think about that foot tripod. Think about that foot feeling grounded. Okay, because a lot of times the hips, and then spin around the other way, the hips feel pain, the hips feel stress, the hips feel sadness and fear because we're not grounded. So when we focus on that hip, like grounding ourselves in that foot tripod, it's a beautiful way to connect ourselves and root ourselves into the ground. Fabulous. Not yet. Not yet. We're not dancing yet. Okay, we're gonna get there. Next, I want you to do so. If you need something to hold on to, we're gonna do. I call them a standing hip opener. What I want you to do is you're going to try to make a big circle with one leg, like you're going over a pylon, you're stepping over something. Just take your time, okay? And then you can bring it. If you need to hold on to something, please do so. So go back. So we're going to do 3. That's 1. So we go up, and then try to externally rotate. Lift that hip as high as you can. You might get a little crampage in that outside of that hip. That's okay.
Okay, done.
2, and don't forget to breathe, because it's very easy to hold our breath as we do this one. Okay, beautiful. Now let's go the other one. When you're ready, lift it up and around. So we try, if you have to hold on, that's fine. But the key is just to try to move the hip. We don't want to moving your upper body, so I don't want to see like this type of stuff.
Ethan's doing a ninja stance.
Okay, you can do a ninja stance. And then one more.
And this is the ninja stance.
The kid, I wasn't going to start with this. I was actually going to start with the myofascial release, but the kids kind of distracted me, so it's all good. So let's do the myofascial release now. So what I want you to do, get in front of that ASIS. I want you to pull the skin up. You're going to plant that back foot, push that heel into the ground. I want you to pull the skin up, and you're going to take a deep breath through the mouth. Okay, and then slowly release. As you release, pull that skin up. So you should feel a burn in that in the fascia there, okay? So if you have to reset yourself, you're going right above the ASIS, right there. So you have ASIS, your belly button, go right in between. Like, so if I had to landmark it, so I had a ruler, go halfway in between, pull that sucker up, plant the foot, plant that back heel, okay? Big breath through the mouth.
Someone wants to dancing, Mommy.
Okay, I will. And then release. As you release, pull that up, and what's gonna happen? What should happen is that burn should go away. Okay, so if you don't have a burn, try to figure out what you have to do to get that burn. Okay, so we want to let go of that psoas, because a lot of times it's pulling us forward, right? When we're afraid, we go into this fetal position. So we want to open that up a little bit. Okay, so you can try breathing, different breathing pattern again. So you can go in through the nose. Let's try this one. Pull up. Keep pulling as you exhale, and then reset again. Find a burn.
You put red marks on your belly.
I put red marks on my belly. Yes, I did. Because my immune system is working really, really hard right now. Okay, let's try the other side. Okay, so find your hip bone. So you can go just above, so kind of go in between a little bit. So wherever you find some burn, okay, so like you want to feel some, this is a myofascial release. It's a simple one, but we want to plant. So you're laying in bed, you're just there, you're going to pull the tissues up, breath through the mouth, and then release. Keep pulling up as you exhale, okay? That burn, what we're waiting for is that burn to go away. So if it goes away, then just reset yourself. And then release. And I'm going to try it through the nose. And then just notice if there's a difference from your right to your left. Okay, feel the burn. So we're just hanging out here. So mentally, what we're talking about is like giving yourself some grace, showing yourself some kindness, allowing yourself, like, I release the fear, sadness, worry that is being held in my body. I'm getting a huge sweat response right now. Like, I'm sweating. Like, I got the lip sweat going on right now. So I'm releasing something. Something's coming out. One more time and release.
You look like you have blue eyes.
Do I? Sometimes I do have blue eyes. All right, that's our hip movement for today. Are there any questions? Okay, so the idea is showing yourself some love in this area, grounding those feet, moving stuff around. Now let's dance. Yeah?
Ethan, dancing!
It's time to dance, my friends. Yes. Yes. Here we go. Groove is in the heart, my friends.
We're going to dance.
We're going to dance.
We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some fun.
Dig. The chills that you spill up my back keep me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. That's right. Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my succotash wish. Sing it, baby. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another.
wanna know. Delightful, truly delightful. Making it, doing it, especially at a show. Feeling kinda high like a Hendrix haze. Music makes motion moves like a maze. All inside of me, heart especially. Hilt of the rhythm, where I wanna be. Come on, flowing, glowing with electric eyes. You dip to the dive, baby, you'll realize. Baby, you'll see the funk inside of me. Baby, you'll see that rhythm is the key. Get with it, can't think, quit it. Stomp on the street when I hear funk blue. Playing pop pipe, follow her to shoot. Baby, just sing about the groove. Sing it.
The groove is in the heart. The groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart.
Blow them horns on.
Groove is in the heart.
Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the
Come on, y'all y'all are crazy, man.
Crazy, y'all crazy.
Why am I
Wow, that was fun. Woo.
Are we gonna dance?
I'm like 7 days of dancing in a row. I'm feeling it. Thank you so much for moving with me and dancing with me today. I look forward to sharing day 8 with you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
If there are any questions, stay on and I'll answer it. But bye.